Chuck Silverman. Thank you. How you doing tonight? Good. So you think every time that song Smooth comes on the radio, we think Carlos Santana's going, God, I'm sick of this fucking song. We wrote a whole album here, 9 other tracks. Pick another one, will you? Oh, no, thank you. I love the Andes. Love that table. Although we should be thankful. I mean, that really helped him out at the Grammys. He did a great job at the Grammys this year. Anybody watch the Grammys? No one. No one watched the Grammys. Let me ask you a question anyway. You might know this. What's the difference between the song of the year, the record of the year, and the album of the year? Two of those three things are the same. I'm not sure which two, but two of them. Saw Erin Brockovich this weekend, Julia Roberts movie. Anybody gone out and seen that yet? One person? Every time I see a close-up of her face on screen, the only thing I can think to myself is, how many more teeth do you think she can fit in that mouth of hers, huh? You know, there's a few of them in the back going, pull us out, it's really crowded in here. Thank you. Who's booing? Somebody's booing that? Julia Roberts fan? She's awful. What else can we talk about? Hey, has anybody ever asked you if you got a one wish, what would you wish for? The Andes. Give me one Andy. What would you wish for? $1 million? Who else? What would you wish for? One wish in the whole world. What would you wish for? To become famous? Do stand-up comedy. You know what I'd wish for? I'd wish for 1 million more wishes. How come nobody picks that? It seems so obvious, right? You know, my second wish would remind me when I only have one wish left, so I know what to place a reorder. And then with wish 3, I could do $1 million. Wish 4, I could become famous, and I'd still have a shitload left. Think about that. Think carefully before you answer that question. What else we want to talk about tonight? Gas prices, a little expensive right now. Anybody else noticing that? Getting hit at the pumps right now? Makes you wonder, in all the years that gasoline, petroleum, fuel, whatever you want to call it, has been the #1 source of power for our modes of transportation, how come scientists haven't come up with an alternative fuel? You know, you figure those guys who are working on cloning sheep and taking a few hours off from that and dedicated it to coming up with an alternative, don't you? What happened to those guys? You just imagine hanging out with those guys and saying, hey, follow me back to my place, we'll put on the big screen TV, we'll drink a couple of beers and watch the game. And having him go, I'm sorry, I can't follow you back. I got no gas in my car, but as long as you're leaving, take some of these sheep with you, will you? They're everywhere. I can't get rid of them. Thank you, cloning sheep. Speaking of wasting gas, I caught a NASCAR race today. Any NASCAR fans here? Anybody watch NASCAR? Not one person watches NASCAR. I watched my first race today. You want to talk about wasting fuel? I was hoping somebody would be here, so I want to ask them, what's the fascination in watching the same cars drive around the same track for 500 laps? That's not exciting. Is that exciting? You want to see a good race? This is what you do. You start them down in Miami, let them shoot up 95. Let's see if you can make it to Daytona first. The old people and the young kids are just all around bad drivers we put on the roads down here. That's a hell of a race right there. Or better yet, start on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Let's see if you can make it down to the Lower East Side fastest, right? Be a great race. A couple of guys wearing turbans instead of helmets, I'd be putting my money on. Oh, thank you. Got a little laugh there. I appreciate that. You don't have to laugh. Go ahead. Give yourselves a round of applause. Go ahead. It's all comedy speaking. That's all we did. Give yourself a round of applause. Great audience. What else can we talk about? I'll tell you what else I watched this week. I saw an episode of that Star Trek, Deep Space, Generation 9 shows. Any fans of that? Anybody watch that show? Boo? A simple no would have been fine. Boo. You know, no, I don't watch that show. I watched it for the first time. You know, some of the characters on that show, they really do a great job on the makeup with, you know, really make them look like aliens from other planets. But what's the deal with most of them, you know? Just have like pointy ears or like one eyebrow or like a huge forehead or something like that. But they all have 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, you know, arms, legs, just like human beings basically, you know? Which makes you think in all of the galaxies and all the worlds and all the universes, this is it. This is the best we're going to come up with. This is the best shape for pigs. You kind of hope somebody would have evolved, maybe, you know, got an extra limb, an eye in the back of their head, a second penis, I mean, something. You know, nothing. This is it. But what's really cool about that show are the special effects, which are much better than the special effects they had in science fiction shows when I was growing up. I'm a child of the 70s. What was the greatest science fiction show of the 70s? Anybody remember? Not one person remembers. I'll give you a hint. Steve Austin, astronaut. A man barely alive. We can rebuild him. We have technology. That's right, all my friends, all my friends wanted to be Bionic Man. We wanted to be the $6 million man. Right, remember the special effects on that show? See Lee Majors running as fast as he can. They show it to you in slow motion. And you were supposed to believe he was running 60 miles an hour. Anybody remember that? You know what made you believe it? It's the sound effects. Yeah, he is. He's running 60 miles an hour. I believe that. Look, there's a woman trapped under a building. Don't worry, here comes the Bionic Man. He can't lift that building. Of course he can. Just listen. Thank you. $6 million man jokes. And people old enough to remember that? People remember that? How old are you people? What else we want to talk about? Rick dabbled on this a little bit. I'll do my take on it. Where's the smokers on this half of the room, right? Non-smoking, this half, this half. I'll tell you what drives me crazy about smoking is when people ask to bum a cigarette from you. Don't you hate that? That drives me crazy, smokers? Hey, you got an extra cigarette? You got an extra cigarette? This is how you get rid of those people, is what you do. You take out your pack, open it up, look inside, and you go, no, there's 20 in here, exactly what the pack says, no extras. And they put 21 cigarettes in this pack. That extra cigarette would have been yours, though. Just not happening. And why don't cigarette manufacturers put 22 cigarettes in a box and advertise it as 10% more free? Huh? Missing a marketing hook there. There's something there they're missing, I assure you. What about, can I borrow a cigarette? You ever get that? Can I borrow a cigarette from you? You know where you're from, where I'm from, when you borrow something, you intend to return it. You say you get rid of these people. You say, sure, I'll lend you a cigarette. But just what exactly do you think you're going to, pay back to me? I'll tell you what, I got no plans tomorrow night. You can pick me up, take me out for dinner, maybe we'll catch a movie. Give me the cigarette back then. Be surprised how many people go ahead. I'm just looking for a smoke, not a commitment. Scares a lot of them off. You get rid of them, trust me. And last but not least, I don't know how many of my loyal and dedicated fans are here tonight, but a Chuck Silverman set just wouldn't be the same if I didn't do a joke about a television commercial. I do work in advertising, not a full-time stand-up comic. I saw a commercial this week, Pillsbury. Did you see this one? Pre-sliced cookie dough. You seen this? Pre-sliced cookie dough. How lazy and pathetic do you have to be in purchasing this product, huh? You know, if you're that pathetic and stupid, you're probably a danger to society. You shouldn't be using an oven. Just buy yourself a box of Chips Ahoy and use the microwave, all right? Do us all a favor. All right, that's my time tonight. Thank you so much for that. Enjoy the rest of the show. Wait the stick. Thank you. Give it up. In charge. I asked you if you saw that sign. Did you see that sign? Big sign right up front. Never in charge.